Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Shut Up Women. I'm Lexus.
I'm Riz.
I'm Anija.
And I'm Melissa.
And today we have a special guest.
King James.
Today's topic is women don't date for love. And I heard you had some feedback when it came to that. So we needed you as a guest. So I wanted to know your input and your opinion on that topic.
I think women do date for love. Some women do date for love, but other women don't. I think they date for other reasons.
Like, what's the other reasons that women date?
I don't know. What's some things that make y'all want to be in a relationship?
Well,
Financially stable.
I mean, that's money.
Money?
I don't know. I guess as you get older, the value of a relationship changes. So for me, it's more stability.
Okay.
Understanding, good communication, like all those key things. Like money, I've dated men with money and I was never happy. So it was kind of like, what's the point of having somebody with money, but I'm not really getting anything out of it. So I guess everybody has their own take on it.
Yeah, because I want to feel protected.
Yeah.
I want to feel like, you'll blow the world up about me. But also, like, it's not solely money, but that plays a key part in it because we can't be struggling together. Like, you need to have your stuff together. But it's also, like, protecting me, caring about my feelings, and digging into, like, actually loving me in the language that I want to be loved in.
Wait, do y'all think women date for money? Because he never
Yeah.
said. Did he say women date for money? Because y'all just brought up money.
What's the other reasons besides?
Oh, that's what y'all saying. They date for money, most of the reasons.
I mean,
I'm
what other
totally
reason do
nowadays, yeah.
you don't think so?
I was just asking. Because the way y'all was defending it, it was like he said,
Oh,
women
no,
date for
I
money.
mean, like-
No, we're saying what was the other reason. He didn't necessarily say what was the actual other reason. He just said other reasons.
Well, I was kind of just like want to know y'all input on the reasons y'all date guys. You know what I'm saying? And
Anything but money.
I feel like all of y'all giving me y'all.
Not anything
honest
but
answer.
money.
Wait, we
You said
we
what?
giving you what?
Give me your honest answer. Like, give me your answer in y'all group chat.
That is the answer.
That is the
I
answer.
feel like
Group
for
chat.
I
no,
feel
be
like
honest.
any man that I deal with go have money, so that's gonna be a plus.
But
anyway.
that's
Money don't have the other
that's a key
qualities.
part.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
So I feel like
So
most of
money is a key part in the relationship, is what y'all saying.
Not money, but stability. You got to be able to
Yeah.
hold your own. It's
I
not
feel
that-
like y'all are kind of be. Let's be honest. I'm not saying you gotta be
Let's be
rich.
honest.
We're not saying.
No, I'm saying you can't.
We're
be
not
broke,
saying you gotta
though.
be rich, but
But
you
you
ain't.
can't
But
be
we
broke
done
and
dated
broke
for-
ass
Date a nigga
nigga.
only because
No.
he has money as well.
But we
That's
done
not the
dated.
That's
only
not gonna be
reason.
the only reason that I'm
Right.
being
The
with
only
somebody.
reason is we're not just dating for money. Like we can't just be with somebody just because they got money. That's what we're basically saying. We're saying that like
Wait, y'all can't be with somebody just because they have money?
no, like just because a nigga got money don't mean we finna mess with him or be with him just because. That's
Are you
the only
speaking
thing he
for
brings to the
yourself, or
table.
you speaking for everybody?
all of
Yes,
us.
we all agree. We all agree
We all
that
agree.
we will not date somebody just
You gotta have
for
a little
money.
bit more than just a little bit money.
I ain't
Or the
gonna say I
relationship
ain't
ain't going
never did
nowhere.
No, you
I
have
ain't
to have
gonna
a
say I
lot
ain't never
more.
did
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I
a
ain't
lot
gonna-
more.
It's us.
I'm sorry.
So
I ain't
y'all
gonna say I
gotta
ain't never
be-
did it. I ain't gonna say I ain't never did it. I have.
Okay.
I
Okay.
definitely have, and that's why I stated I've tried it. Mainly, basically,
But you're not gonna be
saying-
happy.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. I've dated a dude. I wasn't attracted to him. It was nothing about him that I probably would have fucked with if he didn't have money. So money was the key in that situation, but I wasn't happy. So it was kind of like, ugh,
But
what's the point?
you also can't
So
date.
at that point in time in your life, was you really thinking about stability, or
No,
was you
I
thinking
wasn't.
about? Okay.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
You was just having fun doing
Yeah,
something.
you know, shit. You come
Yeah.
across a nigga with some money, you like, oh shit.
You can't date just for love either, though.
No, I mean, I feel
No,
like it gotta be. a
I
total
mean,
package
obviously
at
you
this
gotta.
point.
For women, I feel like a lot of times we lead with our emotions, but we gotta. I think more and more women are starting to think logically.
Yeah.
Like we're not just thinking with our emotions. And niggas hate that we're thinking logically now. Like what?
Oh, nothing.
They're
I think y'all thinking like niggas.
yeah.
We had
Kinda.
Is it thinking like
We
niggas
don't have
or
no
is it thinking with
choice.
sense?
Y'all trying to get y'all lick back.
It's
Wait,
not,
what?
It's not that we trying to get our lick back. It's just like, okay, for example, for me, just speaking for me, being with somebody for so long and holding them down when they ain't got nothing. I done did so much stuff for a man that I'm not saying he's a great person, but I'm just saying like I did so much for a man that I had to struggle with. What did I really get out of it besides some beautiful kids? And I did grow in a relationship because I had no choice but to become a better woman because, I mean, the relationship damn near tore me down. So it's like, I did that already. I didn't already been with a nigga while he's struggling and he trying to come up and all that type of stuff. So what,
You
like
can't
now,
date just for
now that
love.
I'm older, I'm finna be 30 years old. I'm not finna do that again. I'm not finna be with somebody while they're struggling and I have to damn near be their mama and all of that.
So y'all been with both types of guys, right?
Yeah.
The guy who you had to like start from the bottom with, and a guy who was already
Established.
doing his thing. He already had
I can't say that.
What?
I can't say that I've been with somebody that was like,
Oh,
yeah, I can't.
well, I guess 'cause
No.
I'm older, so it's
So
probably like.
y'all saying y'all only dated one type of guy?
I mean,
Everybody?
I
The group?
feel like, okay, for both of us,
It's
per
different.
se, me and Lexi have been with the same man for 10 years and married. So us two been with the same people for this long. So we can't really say that. We only 20, she only 25, I'm only
Menage
28.
too. Well, Menage
And
basically
right, Menage.
Yeah, I ain't really did too much dating, so.
Yeah, she
Right,
been the
so yeah, Melissa the
I'm
only
probably
experienced one.
Okay, so y'all don't really know what it's like, right?
What
That's
today?
what-
Both
Well,
types?
what
but
y'all
what's
saying.
but what's
To date
like?
both types of guys.
I can't. I
To date on both sides of the spectrum.
I have.
I can't say I dated.
Okay.
I have.
So where you at in your life? Where do you find yourself at, like, when it comes to that particular topic?
Now it's just more stability. I want somebody that I can just grow with. We can get money together. Cause what's the point of him having money and I ain't got none?
But he coming with the money.
That don't mean shit. I've dated men. I've
But I'm
dated
saying-
all type of men.
I'm
with
saying
money.
you're not gonna, even though you're older and you experience stuff. Are you?
Raising.
Would
men.
you be okay with somebody that's a little bit broke? No, right?
No.
Still,
I'm
so
saying
it's
I've been there, done that. At
Ain't
this point
raising
in my
them,
life,
ain't
it's
building
like,
them.
you gotta bring
Like
something
you ain't
to
gotta
the
be
table.
rich, but you gotta
You
have
gotta
something.
have your
Right.
own money, and we go get more money together. Like I said, I've dated two type of different niggas with money. I've had some that like to trick off, pay your bills, give you money, and then I've had some that got money but want you to ask and beg for money too. So,
They want you to do what now?
oh yeah, they want you to ask for
Yeah,
money.
they do. It needs some.
Like instead of like just giving it to you, they want you to ask,
Yeah.
and damn near beg, you know.
Beg?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Like,
begging.
this with
man.
me,
I might
like,
ask.
yes.
I might ask once. I ain't begging.
I don't even want to ask you though.
I
feel
don't
like,
want to ask either.
I feel like
Shit.
you
Right, I
should
don't want to
just
ask.
know.
Yeah, I don't want to ask either. But
Just fucking give it
so
to
what
me.
do you say, Miss Young? This the youngest one. What you and you asking all the questions? It's supposed to be about y'all. Need think of some questions for him.
But
Hold on,
no.
you go ahead. Let Miss Ma'am over here, young and
Miss
answer.
Ma'am.
Wait, what am I answering?
I'm saying, like, what do you think? You've been with the same person for how long?
5 years.
And you're how old?
23.
So what do you feel? We have talked a little bit about financial situations with y'all. Do you feel like, if he don't get his stuff together, you gonna stay?
I mean, it would be different if it was like a nigga that's like, I'm just gonna sit on the couch and not fill out no
But he trying.
job applications. I'm gonna let you handle all the business. That'll be a completely different story. But really, honestly, truthfully, this shit is hard out here trying to get a job.
Right.
Honestly, so if I see the nigga trying, and he in the process right now.
So
I ain't tell y'all.
tell me that since you're
But-
23, it's kind of like, okay, he's trying, you're trying, y'all both coming up together.
Yeah,
would it
because
be
I'm
that-
not rich.
Right,
or
but
I'm
let me
nowhere near
ask
that.
this. If you were 30 and in the same situation, would you be with your boyfriend? If you was 30 and meeting him and he was
Hell
in the
no.
situation he was in?
I don't think nobody would. I wouldn't
Hell
date
no.
none of the niggas I dated at 23
Hell
in
no.
my
Well, let me
20s.
ask
Because
you
if I'm
this.
30, I'm like,
Okay, go.
why we ain't got it
Something,
together
Menaja.
yet?
What is it that you like about your guy?
Huh?
What is it you like?
What is it
Don't
that you
try
like
to
about your guy?
You heard him.
You could be honest.
Right, we honest on here.
Besides financial, since it's not that.
Oh yeah, I went outside of that. Okay, one reason was being with him like made me love myself. The way he loved me made me love me, because I think I talked about this on the podcast. Like, I wasn't always confident, but once I got with him, confidence was like boom through the roof.
Oh.
That's one of the reasons.
Yeah.
And then that nigga, it's all about me, okay?
But that's a
It's
real
all
man though to
about
make
me.
you. That,
And then like we was talking about on the like earlier today, I like that he's secure. Like, I can post what the fuck I want to post, and he like, that's cool. Okay, post it. I'm not finna. You can't post that.
he let you do what you
I like
want to
that
do.
he's confident that I'm his girl and I'm not going
It's that
anywhere.
security. You don't got nothing to worry about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's really the first part.
I think
That's
that's
so cute.
becoming more and more important nowadays, like security when it comes to women. I feel like that's why a lot of these women are investing in their bodies to try to pull a certain caliber of men.
A
to take
high
care of them.
value man,
Yeah.
as they say.
Yeah.
But they don't be high value. But.
To basically get taken care of. I don't think stability is basically just getting taken care of. But nowadays, I feel like a lot of women are going that route because shit is getting harder out here. And if you look good, you got a nice body, they know men go pay. And that's
That's
the
how
sad
it is
truth.
nowadays,
But
yeah.
it's the sad truth.
But I also feel like now in 2022, we want emotional stability. That's why you see a lot of people leaving relationships where they don't feel valued, or they feel like they're not heard, or they feel like, because that's now, it's like now we're finally realizing, hey, maybe like I deserve more of this. And it's not just about finances.
But-
It's about, I want somebody who listens. I want somebody who treats me like this. I want somebody who loves me like this. I want somebody who does simple things like buys me, you know, so it's like not settling for less, because now we want more emotional stability on top of that. So it's not just about what they can provide for
And
us.
that's why
But
a lot
see,
of,
but
a lot of
that's why I
relationships
think-
not surviving. Because I
but
feel like
no.
back in the day, it was like, oh, this
It was
nigga got
because
money,
he could
holding
provide
down.
for me. He can
No,
pay for the
I
bills.
think the issue
whatever.
is social media is the main thing, because men are thinking that most women want money because most of the popular females that they're y'all follow these Instagram model, BBL having, all these shallow type of women, and then y'all think all women like that.
But women wanting money is not nothing new. Our grandparents wanted the man to take care
Yeah,
of
but
bills.
I'm saying that they're thinking that that's all, because that's all these Instagram models talk about is niggas with, if you ain't got no money, then I ain't talking to you, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing, you get what I'm saying? So now they're basing that off of all, I feel like social media is making men think that's all women want. So now they're being like more protective of themselves, like, oh, I'm not taking no bitch on no date because that's all she wants. She just wants some free. She
Oh,
just
they
wants some
want
free
free
food.
food.
That's all they say. Oh,
They
she
talk-
just wants some free food.
She want me to
Niggas
bake
talking
for her
about that
nails.
take
But
her on
that,
a date
but how
to
do
a
they know
restaurant
that?
first.
That's social.
Like,
That's social media thinking, because women say on social media, "Oh, I'm just gonna use them for a date," and then
They
niggas
say
see
that.
that a TikTok that a girl said, "Oh, I'm just using niggas for food." Then now the nigga like, "Oh, I'm not
finna
taking
take it
no
to no
bitch on a date."
restaurant.
These bitches think they like. That's really, people are literally living in social media instead of being outside in the world and seeing that there's women that actually don't really.
They
You know,
just-
like just care about that stuff. Like, it's some women that we could do a cheap date, a little picnic. You ain't got to spend all your money the first day. We talked about this before. You ain't got to spend all your money on me the first day. You ain't got to.
It's about the thought.
It's about the thought.
What you put
Pay
in.
attention.
plan
Pay
it.
attention to
Whatever
the
you
details.
plan.
If you know I like scary movies, go take me to see a scary movie. Like,
drive in or something.
So yeah,
Real
that's
cute.
it. Really is
Little
what
shit.
they see. Like people, you really have to put in thought to it, because that's not what we're asking for. Like, we'll literally tell a man what we want, and it's
And
she
they
just
still
want me
miss
to
that
da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
shit.
Go over their head.
still
No,
miss
I'm
it.
literally telling you and the rest of the world that I want you to do this, but you see
Pay
money.
attention to a girl's story.
Yeah,
Right.
literally. You
That's
see,
where all the
you see
little
that I
memes
want you to
and
take.
shit.
The
We
little
said
slick
that.
shit. Pay attention.
It's definitely on the story.
So I think that they make themselves have to spend more money because they think they gotta impress us, or they gotta do this, they gotta do that. But it's really not. When it boils down to it, if you're feeling,
A
if
real
you're-
woman does.
if you're checking every box, a woman's really not going to be like, oh, he has to buy me everything. I mean, yeah, it's nice to do all of that, and it's nice to surprise your girl, but if you're checking every other box and you're doing everything
she
and you're
want that.
feeding into her and she's feeling stable and she's happy, it's really, she
I
can
got
do
a
it
question.
without it.
I got a question for you though. So, since you're like a rapper and all that, you be in a club and all that type of stuff, what type of women usually you know,
You
do
run
you
across.
attract since what you do?
What type of women do I attract? What would I do?
Yeah.
Usually women in the entertainment industry.
So like
women who model or women who do music or PR stuff like that.
So are they like looking for? Do you feel like they're more like for image, for money? Like, are they dating you because they honestly like you, or are they thinking like, oh, he could do
He
something
gonna
for
blow.
me,
Yeah,
or
he gonna-
oh, he might blow up, so let me, stick with him now because he,
he on the
I
right.
mean, yeah, in our industry, that's definitely valid, but I don't feel like everybody like that though. I feel like it's still some real ones out there, you know what I'm saying? Like Minaj just said, some of the things she like about her dude, it's women out here who look for those certain qualities, and they don't really care about the image or what a dude has to offer, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
So what is it that men, so if women don't date for love, like what do men date for?
If women don't date for love, what do men date for?
Yeah.
I feel like men are more vulnerable.
Hold on. Which
You just said it. You just said back in the day, you know, the men used to take care of everything. We still
Yeah.
do it today.
They used to
And
so maybe we just
looking at the wrong one.
I mean, but men used to take care of, we talking about this. So men used to take care of everything back in the day, right? But men used to also cheat. We're not saying all men, but we talking about
most of the ones back in the day.
They used to
all
cheat.
them have all them.
they used to
Rolling
beat their
Stones.
wives. They used to do all of
My
that,
granddaddy
right?
showed
And a
their
woman
kids
stayed.
everything.
Why? Because he was the main provider, right? So nowadays, it's like, okay, women are providing for themselves nowadays. So it's like we ain't nobody
Right.
gonna stick around to that. So it wasn't a vulnerable thing. I don't find that men are more vulnerable when they're cheating and beating on their wives. Like I'm not saying all
Well,
men,
I
but I'm
mean-
saying like
I
you
mean-
said back in the day.
I'm just looking at the providing part. You know what I'm saying? Because just like Minaj just said, her guy, he might not be in that area where he, where he gonna be in a few years or whatever. But there's other qualities about him that stand out. You know what I'm saying? So for that to be like a stigma on men, like, oh, a broke guy can't be with a broke guy, can't do nothing with a broke guy. That's kind of like a double standard. Because we date broke women all the time.
But y'all can choose not to.
We can choose not to, just like y'all can choose not to. But we're vulnerable. We're not thinking of that. We're not thinking like, what does she have to offer financially? You know what I'm saying? We already coming into it. We're gonna provide. Now there are some guys who just lead with money. You know what I'm saying? Like, in order to get your attention, in order to get time with you, they gonna throw money at you. That's different. I'm talking about a guy who just generally getting to know you. You know what I'm saying? You an independent woman. You provide for yourself. You got everything going for yourself. I feel like that probably shouldn't be the most important thing. You should probably be looking for some of those traits, like Minaj just said. Security, like I could post this man whenever I want to. You know what I'm saying? It ain't finna be 50 girls in my DMs like, why you posting my dude?
But that is what we look for.
What?
We
He
look for all of
putting
that.
in, he putting in the effort. He doing the things that he's supposed to
He
do.
said
You know what I'm saying? To get where he got to be. So
Right,
it's
we
not
look
like
for
he's just sitting
security.
around like eating off you. Y'all know it's women out here who sitting around eating off men. Like we can sit here and play like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
listen.
But we
Okay,
know-
I got a question
Come
about
on.
that too.
That nigga's a munch.
I got a question for that too, because I feel like
But that means something.
a lot of times when you do have so much going on, like myself, I have a lot going on, like a lot. And I feel like men be intimidated about so much that I do, like hosting at lounges and, obviously I take cute pictures and stuff like that. And like I'm always around other men and like all that type of stuff. So I feel like obviously that's an insecure man. But I'm just saying like a lot of times I feel like men get intimidated once they hear how much stuff I have going for myself. And it's just like,
Camera turned off.
huh? Oh yeah, we know that already. But I don't know. Like it's like either y'all be intimidated or y'all don't be caring, but y'all don't have shit. It's like it's no like it's just something wrong with.
Sometimes they don't care, but they like to play. like they do, and sometimes they do care. But it's
I guess. So do you prefer like somebody that's already come in, like you don't mind, how can I put it? You, like I said, you said that guys don't mind dating women that's broke. So you're okay with a woman being completely broke and just
exactly. Talking about men are more vulnerable. Come on.
No way. I'm not even finna say her out of y'all. No.
So she gotta have something going for herself.
She gotta have something going.
So does that mean that you're more vulnerable than us?
She ain't gotta be rich. She ain't gotta, pay for everything. She ain't gotta pay for nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I'm courting her, I'm dating her. I'm a man, of course, I'm gonna take care of those things. But she gotta have her own thing going. Like, it can't be I'm gonna just eat off him because he got it.
But nobody
what
should
do you
want that
provide?
anyway.
Like, what do you bring
Like,
into
No,
the
there
table?
be people that want that.
me as a woman, I'm not just
Yeah, I
gonna sit
can't
there.
sit around. I just
I
don't
need to
see how
do
they
something.
do it.
I got my business, got some type of something.
There's women who do
something.
it,
It's a
and
lot
they
of women.
and they
do
feel
it.
like they don't have to.
Girlfriends. They're professional
It's 50-50.
girlfriends.
I can honestly say it's 50-50. There's some who they got it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do it. My man, you my dude, I'm rocking with you. I got it, you